Live tá sendo bem solitária. Vamos lá. Senhor Maçã.
My name is Apple. I owe you my thanks, sir.
Ezio Auditore. But just Ezio is fine.
Of course, Ezio. This apple is something of a visitor from far away.
Is that so? You know, you haven't gone unnoticed. I heard word of you from my allies many months ago. They've been tracking you for some time.
I was being followed. Blimey.
We might have never even known you were anything but an ordinary fruit, if you hadn't started talking in your sleep. Leonardo has told you what's going on, see? Is there anything you don't understand?
Anything? Everything! These Templars, the Compliners, the frescoes, and you, for that matter! I know your friend was only stalling for time, but he all but scared the life out of me when he came at me with that scalpel.
Need only know that these men are Templars, ancient enemies of the Assassins. The war between us has lasted a long, long time. I fear it will never end.
I see. Isn't there a more peaceful way to solve this? Too often, violence only treats the symptoms, while letting the disease grow.
Aye to the ambition of the Templars. Even my own. Still, there is wisdom in what you say. Violence has a habit to destroy them once and for all. But we must not let the Templars get the relics. So,
Leonardo seemed to be close.
yes, we've known each other for a long time.
Só um momento. Continuando.
Great. Then you have my full trust.
Hmm?
I am certain that Leonardo is a good person, if the history books. So, I believe that one of his close friends must also be trusted.
Good to see my charm hasn't dulled. Grazie for your trust.
Before we go, please allow this apple to make a request. When I first came to Florence, I was supposed to be with some friends, but we were separated. Would you help me find them? And keep them safe, if need be. Given the circumstances, I worry this city may become quite dangerous for them.
Nessun problema.
Then I must repay your grazie, sir.
If we succeed...
This apple is only too happy to help. I'm certain the captain would be jealous if she found out I was so sought after. But this apple enjoys a little attention too,
When the time comes, even the least of us can change the course of history. So then we are agreed. Uniamo le forze.
Naturalmente.
Leonardo will be waiting for us at his workshop.
Our visit? Oh, by Jove. Perhaps I should prepare a gift first.
Now,
Down there. This apple can fly, of course, but from this height, I doubt you would survive. I suggest we find another way.
why waste time?
O lendário Salto da Febre. Que eles podiam fazer animado isso aí. Não era nem em formato de visual novel. De fazer uma animaçãozinha.
What?
Seria bem legal.
No!
Outra coisa, o seu maçã voa, então não teria motivo para ele estar, sabe, desse jeito.
You can float.
This apple may have experienced some anoxia during our fall. I'm so dizzy.
Shh. Quiet. Don't give our hiding spot away.
Oh, Sue! You, with the blue hat!
Good evening, gentlemen. Is there something wrong?
Ha! I have a good feeling about this.
I have never seen someone dressed like you before. Where are you from? What are you doing in Firenze? It doesn't matter. Tell me. You've seen a man in a grey hood pass by.
Not that I know of. Hmm?
Virgin! Oh, this apple... please, give me a minute.
With all the talk about a golden apple, I had a feeling I would find you here. Did you get in here? Did you jump from that tower?
Signor, you have my thanks for your assistance. Is she one of the friends you...
This is Vertin, a most trustworthy friend and companion.
I appreciate the compliment, Mr. Apple. And who is this gentleman?
This is...
An assassin?
of our name confuse you. We assassins...
Demorou, pense, cara, foi 3 vídeos só pra aparecer os dois juntos. Meu Deus do céu, os caras enrolaram demais. Mas até que a apresentação do Wesley até que foi boa, cara.
Maybe I can explain
A
later.
diferença é que demorou muito. Foram necessárias 4 fases só pra acrescentar.
Again soon.
Eu achei interessante que eles não abordaram o conceito, tipo assim, da família dele, na questão do tio Mário, na questão da irmã dele, não. É algo assim, bem mesmo, só o foco nele. Só o foco totalmente nele. Eu não sei como é que vai se encaixar o Assassin's Creed Orange aqui, velho. Só o 2. Eu não sei como é que vai se encaixar.
But the complications
Não sei como,
regardless.
velho.
My friend must
Como eles estão indo pra outros mundos em questão de simulação, talvez isso. Talvez, ou pelo menos uma coisa assim.
be worried about us already.
Ah, outra coisa que deve ressaltar. Cara, nem parece que o Leonardo da Vinci conhece o menino Ezio, cara. Nem parece. Sem brincadeira, eles trataram como se não tivesse nem, sabe? Nem parece que os dois se conheceram na história principal, nem nada, velho. Nem parece. Estranho demais isso aí, velho. O jeito que é abordada a história do Da Vinci, eu sei não, velho. Nem parece que eles se conhecem, velho. Já é um ponto negativo. Ah, não sei que tem a questão da realidade diferente, né? Tem esse detalhe também. Realidade diferente pra cada um e pá. Deve ser isso também.
And dance to the heretics' music. Then they cut their wrists to shed blood, mixed it with air and soil, and painted the mixture on the wall. The air smelled strange. I started to laugh and dance just like they did. Blood on the wall. Reborn.
É o que? Sangue na parede. Renascimento do que? Tá em vermelho.
From the
Sangue na parede. Não, sangue na parede. Reborn from. Não tô entendendo aquele ali, velho.
ashes.
Você que tá em. Não
Blood
tá
on
em...
the wall.
Sangue na parede. Não sei o que. Lágrimas. É nascimento das nascimento nas lágrimas.
Reborn.
Sangue ligado na parede. Nascimento. Não sei o que tá escrito.
What? Buonasera?
Blood on the wall. I am reborn.
Ah, agora dá pra entender agora.
What's wrong, Mr. Leonardo?
Tem que ter a praga do lado no meio. Esqueci que é só de bi, velho.
I was only reading the rest of the spell. Oh, I get it. You were having fun reading those horror stories all alone. I understand. I do love a good ghost story.
You might have considered knocking me, signorina.
Mr. Leonardo! Mr. Leonardo! Mr. Leonardo! I called your name 3 times in a row, but no one answered. How could you be so rude as to ignore your patroness? Oh, I didn't mean to scare you, but Miss Sotheby has no time to waste.
Mirincresce, I've been entranced in the words. It's a record of the Compliners ritual. The author claims to have been part of it and escaped alive.
The ones you've mentioned before. That that nasty group of gremlins that used to meet in the cathedral in secret?
See, they are also the ones who have secreted away the relics that Ezio's... Your father just confiscated some manuscripts.
Oh, I think you're mistaken. Mr. Domenico is not my father, though I am very grateful for his help.
Such.
I was wandering around the palazzo when some gentlemen arrived. As I recall, one of them was Mr. Domenico. All of a sudden, he rushed up to me and asked if I...
No offense, mia signorina, but that sounds a little like how they kidnap children in Santa Croce.
Thank you for the reminder, Mr. Leonardo. But Sotheby is a mature young lady who can protect herself. After all, I'm standing here talking to you in one piece. Anyway, he started crying about the garden he had built for her, and how it had all the rarest plants he could find. He even said he had Tahitian bridal veil, Egyptian privet, and devil's tree. So...
Seems to be on your side. Now, did he give you the manuscripts? I can't imagine he would say no to his long-lost daughter.
Ta-da! Miss Sotheby already took the liberty of checking them all. This one is well-crafted and has the most details. It was confiscated from a book merchant. He said... It has a silk cover, tempera pink tree. Incipi menelios micum mea tibia versus. How was that? Miss Sotheby has been practicing her Latin.
Brava!
Now that I've given you a hand, could you...
Don't tell me you want to join.
That's right! Please let me join in your adventure.
Mi rincresce, mia signorina, but this is
The
not
way
the
the
sort of adventure
music
suitable
just
for a
cuts
young
off
woman.
like that.
I bear simply because you are a nobleman's daughter. Mia signorina, I'm sorry, but I could never forgive myself if I let you be hurt. Whatever adventure awaits us at Il Duomo, I do not believe it will be fun.
There's no need to worry. I can make potions, aid in teamwork, research critters, read Latin, give orders, and even fight any villains we may find. Just let me prove it. Hooray! My screaming roots and Popeye slime worked.
Calm down, signorina. All right, please, have mercy. You can join us. You've more than proved your ability. Ouch! Who could this be?
It seems like I've missed a party.
Ezio! Signore Apple! I knew you would get rid of those Templars. Oh, and you've even brought us a friend.
Good evening, Mr. Leonardo. I've heard a lot about you on my way here. That lady behind you.
Burton! to attend classes and even study Latin. My teachers were even stricter than Mr. Carson.
I'm so glad I finally found you, Sotheby.
O áudio voltou? Pronto, o áudio voltou. Vambora.
Each of us seems to have had our own adventures after we arrived. How interesting and
Deixa eu ver aqui. Nada, vai.
wonderfully fun.
So, then we each arrived here in the stage. I mean, in Florence, at different times. How odd. As far as this apple recalls, the instruction book didn't mention anything about that.
So then you and your friends came here on a sort of pilgrimage. Was it a journey of discovery, or is it simply that you wish to see the beauty of Firenze?
It was only supposed to be a quick journey, but something happened along the way. Accidents, murders, and now the threat of an all-out war.
Again, I'm sorry, but we're in need of your help, Signore Appa.
What do you mean, we?
My friends and allies, my fellow assassins.
Assassins? Mr. Ezio, I need to know more about this organization of yours before making any decisions.
Va bene. I'll tell you whatever you need to know, if it is in my power to tell you. The assassins have a long history. We do not serve kings, nor do we kill for money. We fight for peace, and for the freedom of mankind.
That's very noble of you. I imagine you face many obstructions to that
The
goal.
answer to your questions on the
Am I right that these temples are one of those obstacles?
They prefer to impose their vision of order on others. They will stop at nothing until they control the whole world.
To some extent. There is no such thing as absolute justice, but we can all do our best to pursue it.
No. Nothing of what they do could be called justice. This order they believe in is only a disguise. All they truly desire is control. Their rise to power would be the end of freedom. No one would be spared.
I see.
Ask anything of us, we will do it for you. Anything within our reach.
All right. As Mr. Apple is already deeply involved in this, I must admit, I am curious for a chamber.
Grazie, amica.
Va bene. Now that we've reached an agreement, allow me to continue studying this manuscript. That we only borrowed it for us. We'll have to return it soon, so our time is short.
Mecânica de puzzle. Não, achei que era puzzle.
Find a hidden information.
É puzzle mesmo, praticamente isso. Isso que você tá usando a visão águia pela primeira vez.
One moment.
É, eu lembro que tem isso aí, só que no Assassin's Creed 2, velho. Ou era no Brotherhood, a visão de águia que ele usava pra ler as coisas.
This is most confusing. Almost every fresco has one of these humanoid symbols, each adopting a different pose.
I once read something similar in a detective story. It could be a secret code used between close friends to encrypt their conversation, like Typhon and Orthrus.
Orthrus? You mean this might be an encrypted version of ancient Greek? The grammar doesn't seem to match.
Mr. Leonardo, we haven't finished. Do you mind?
The copies cannot recreate every detail of the originals, but still the style makes it self-evident. The perspective is perfect, and the geometric figures are so precise that it almost starts to get dull. Work.
What's wrong, Ezio?
I know the name. My mother used to be a patron of his. All I remember is that he was a shy man who kept his head low as he worked. He left before what happened to my family. Then we lost touch.
Ezio's mother, La Señora Maria Auditore, is a kind-hearted patrona. She has sponsored many artists, myself included. I never expected Uccello to be involved, though I've heard he was a strange man. He became obsessed with his studies on perspective. Then eventually he disappeared. Not even his family knew where he went. But some claim that he is still alive, still painting, scratching out a living somewhere far from civilization.
Hold on. Take a look at the lines in the other frescoes. This bird, its lines are rougher than Uccello's. These were drawn by someone else.
This is a counterfeit.
This apple hadn't expected an assassin to be so cultured, Ezio.
Don't be fooled by his rough exterior, Signore. The Auditores were once one of the great families of Firenze. Not so powerful as the Medicis, but still.
As Leonardo said, my mother has been a patron of many artists, including Uccello. I've seen his work many times on the wall.
This is...
Tem uma coisa que eu queria que realmente ele falasse pelo menos alguma coisa da família dele, velho. Aí que tá, e a irmã? Porque quem morreu foi os irmãos dele, o pai dele e a mãe dele. Não, minto, a mãe dele tá viva e a irmã. O restante, todo mundo morreu. Quem sobreviveu, se não me engano, foi o tio. O restante todo mundo morreu. Aí eu só sei que no Revelation, acho que esse pessoal nem deve estar vivo, mas não tá, velho. Sei que no Brotherhood a gente ainda chega a ver as duas ainda, tá ligado?
I believe I may have discovered the location of the hidden chamber.
Goodness me! You figured that out before I could even finish the manuscript.
Needn't cresce, mia signorina. Once I begin, it is hard to stop the mechanisms of my mind. Take a look. It's a copy of the dome's blueprint, fired by the Pantheon, and Brunelleschi invented the double-layer dome on that basis.
What a genius idea! The two shells serve as a buttress to each other, so that the dome could avoid from collapsing, even at this size.
Else is scarcely wide enough for a man to fit through. That is, except for this space below the ribs.
Which means the secret chamber has to be there.
Appunto. But it's no more than an inference for now. We must visit the Duomo to confirm it for ourselves. Ezio, you're familiar with this structure, aren't you? You've been beneath its catacombs.
I am. I have. But the cathedral will be under careful watch by the Templars.
Don't worry. I have already devised a way. Have you heard of my work there? The Assumption of Mary?
Bem, como o vídeo tá ficando um pouco grande, finalizo esse vídeo. Muito obrigado a todos e fui.